Earlier this morning, we heard from Melissa Rivers about the circumstances surrounding her mom's death. But in her new book, The Book of Joan, Melissa focuses on the good times, pulling back the curtain on what it was like to grow up as the comedy legend's only child.
House lights off! Curtain open! Drum roll!
Joan Rivers was known as one of the hardest working women in show business.
I hate ugly children.
She was in clubs at least once a week if she wasn't traveling, working out new material constantly. You have to stay relevant, you have to stay fresh. As you can see, we've got...
And now her daughter, Melissa Rivers, is out with a new book, giving her mother's memory and her jokes new life. As you were sitting writing this, are you hearing the voice of your mom say, Melissa, don't forget that story? You must have known exactly what she would want in here and what she wouldn't think was appropriate for this book, or funny enough.
Funny enough.
Yeah.
She would think everything's appropriate.
Right. Because she had an open book
And
in
no
terms
filter.
of her life.
And no filter.
Right.
None.
I was such a dog. To get me down the aisle, they threw a bone. You know what I'm telling you?
She broke a lot of barriers.
Yes.
Especially for women in comedy.
Yes.
Did she consider herself to be a feminist?
No.
Why?
Which is hilarious because she was the ultimate feminist. Because she knew she'd be funny. She didn't care if she was funnier than the next man or the next woman. She just wanted to be the funniest one. Her running joke was always, I asked her if she burned her bra. She said, no, I never had good enough boobs to not wear a bra, you know.
Melissa and Joan Rivers were not just family. They were business partners, too,
That's why my career could have been bigger.
appearing together on multiple reality shows.
It's a really exciting night.
And, of course, on the red carpet. What was she like to work with?
Pretty amazing. And it doesn't mean that we didn't have creative differences. Oh, there were some huge fights. But the amazing thing was there was this chemistry, and we were a team. I was a straight man. She was the funny one. I would set it up. She would hit it out of the park.
We're out of here. We're out of here.
And if you come across a partnership like that once in your life, as a performer, you're lucky.
It's very scary when you see yourself totally without any makeup. It's really...
And when it came to her appearance and her insecurities with her appearance, she was open about the fact that she had had plenty of work done.
Yep.
Did her view of her own physical appearance impact you as a young girl?
How could it not? How could it not? But, you know, I look back and I could say, oh yeah, a lot of things that she said were destructive and da-da. I'm not a serial killer. I seem to be contributing somewhat to society, and I hold down a job. So how bad of a job how destructive could those comments have been?
Peeping Toms, look at my window, pull down the shade.
For all of the jokes and jabs that Joan Rivers doled out, Melissa says her mother was most critical of herself.
My belly button is right here going on.
Do you think your mom had any idea the impact she had on so many people?
No. I think she thought she was disliked.
Why?
That's like delving into the psyche of a comedian.
Insecurity.
That's a deep dive. And she was controversial. I mean, she would meet people and she would know that they got it or they didn't get it, but not in her wildest dreams would she ever know that she was that beloved.
You know, she speaks with her mom with such reverence and joy and love, and it was really nice to spend time with her.
And whenever they were here in the studio, it was just such a hoot, and you could see the love between them.
Yeah, and we put the 7-second delay on every time.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.